Hey everybody, my name is Ashley Garth, and I am here with Maliyah S. She is the CEO of Road Forever Ice Cream, and we're going to chat about our upcoming event that's happening this Thursday at the corner Wedgwood. And I just really wanted to get to know Maliyah. She's doing a lot of amazing things with her partner. And why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about how you even tapped into entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so first off, thanks for having me on. I'm Maliyah Bass, the Chief Experience Officer and co-founder of Road Forever Ice Cream, which is the ultimate road ice cream experience. We specialize in road ice cream, popsicles, and we also have a road ice cream crafting class named the Roll Academy that's located inside of the Nashville Farmers Market. So
Yeah.
I consider myself a accidental entrepreneur. My best friend and I, which is also my business partner, we traveled to New York, saw rolled ice cream there for the first time. I thought it was such a cool concept and wanted to bring it back to our hometown. So we started off on a food truck. We paid $1,500 for it. It was a steal deal.
Hmm.
This was sort of a just cool idea that we hopped into and then later grew so much passion for it that we wanted to continue to grow the business.
And what year was that?
This was in 2018.
Okay. You guys have been rocking it ever since. And I've seen the motion and movement of different locations. And every time I see new news, I'm just like, I love seeing just how you guys have evolved.
Thank you.
So love it. So let's chat about networking. Did any of type of networking contribute to how you and your co-founder got to where you guys are now?
Absolutely. So my parents are actually in the food truck industry. So that began my network into the food truck food space. So they gave us the blueprint. They introduced us to a lot of people with doing food truck events. You know, you do a lot of festivals, school events, corporate events, church events. So networking with the people that we were serving and building and maintaining that relationship has also helped with just growing Road Forever in general.
Yeah, and I know when I look on social, you guys are killing it. But I know as being an entrepreneur myself that it can be a challenge. So can you tell us about just some of the challenges that you guys have overcome in the food and beverage industry?
For sure. So I'll say the biggest hurdle that we just like overcame recently. We had a store in Germantown. We had that store for 4 years and we decided to close
Hmm.
the store. We decided to close the store because simply the overhead was just insane. So as a restaurant owner, having the right location, making sure your expenses are maintained so that you're still able to be profitable is essential when it comes to scaling your business. So that was one of the biggest hurdles that we
Hmm.
just recently overcame is getting rid of that overhead and pivoting and looking to see how we actually want to scale our business and what makes the most sense, honestly.
Yeah, and that's what I love about entrepreneurship because we're constantly figuring out, does this make sense?
Doesn't make
And
sense. And if it
you
doesn't,
guys put your stamp on Nashville at that Germantown location. So I think you did exactly what you needed to do. And I know your family and friends are so proud because I couldn't imagine what that overhead is,
oh
but
man.
you
Girl,
kept dropping it.
we don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah. So have you always been a numbers person with having to deal with this? How did that work out?
Uh, I do like data. So my background is in clinical research. I did research before jumping into entrepreneurship. As far as numbers, still, working on
Yeah.
that. I do
Yeah.
like data for sure.
Okay. And so our networking event is Thursday. What advice would you give someone that's just like, oh my God, I hate to network. It gives me a little bit of anxiety. What has kind of helped you to be a better networker over the years?
What has helped me be a better networker? I would say that's a
Because I
good.
see you, because you're at half of the stuff that I'm at. So I know you're out here.
You said I'm what?
I see you. I see you at events. I see you making connections. So I know you're doing it. Have you always been a networker, or has there been something that just helped you to be a better networker over the years?
I think just listening and not listening before I speak and try to build
Mm,
a connection with someone. I want the connection to be genuine and I want us to be able to each water each other. So before just building a relationship or making a connection with someone, I want to make sure that it's a meaningful connection and that we're able to both be beneficial to one another.
yeah,
I don't know if that's a
people. No,
but
it is because people don't listen. They
you
don't
know
listen.
what? They
They
don't
don't
listen.
listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and it is hard to build a real relationship if you know they're not really listening. They already have their answer made up before you finish your sentence. So,
Yeah, I try to
um,
connect. Like I want the relationship to be genuine. I remember when we first had our like interaction when I was on your podcast and
mhm,
before we even jumped into the podcast, we were just talking, just getting to know each
yeah,
other. And I think from there that has built the strong relationship that we have been
hmm,
over years.
yeah, yeah. And tell me, Maliyah, what can we expect over the next few years? Like, what are some big goals that you guys have for your business?
Yeah, so we're really in the process of trying to, well, not trying to, we're in the process of differentiating ourselves from actually being a ice cream business to an ice cream experience. We realize
Mm,
that we're different. We're not the same as your locally scooped ice creams. We provide an experience with each ice cream that we handcraft, whether you are handcrafting ice cream yourself or we're handcrafting the ice cream for you. So really just making our space in the experience business and scaling our business, being everywhere that has foot traffic, being everywhere that provides experience for other people.
mhm. And I love that because as Nashville grows, you have to provide an experience now because people
For
can get so many other options and it's so close. So
sure.
I think that's great feedback. If you guys want to connect with her on Thursday at the corner of Wedgewood, she's going to be there. She has a very powerful story of entrepreneurship. And I don't know how old you are, but what I do know is you are so far ahead and you're doing such an excellent job. And I just want to tell you to keep going because people are watching and you're killing it. Let me just give you
Yeah,
your flowers. Both of
I'm
you guys are killing it.
29, almost 30. I turned 30 in September, so
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're killing it. So yeah, I'll see you Thursday. We'll see you guys and we'll chat soon. Have a good day.